Apoquel. Never heard about it? Well, you're going to find out everything there is to know. It's a new drug, and it's for allergic pets. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, Apoquel, and the reason you probably haven't heard about it a whole lot, it was just released in January.
Right.
And this is a Zoetis product. This is the company that manufactures it. It was originally Pfizer Animal Health, so most people know the name Pfizer.
Sure.
Well, Pfizer, their animal health division became a company called Zoetis, and they recently, in January, launched this drug, Apoquel. Now, Apoquel is the brand name. The actual drug is called oclacitinib, which is the reason why I told you Apoquel, not the other one.
What's it do?
Okay, so what this is actually represents a newer class of medicine for dogs and cats. Well, actually, it's licensed for cats right now, but just for dogs. And it's called the Janus kinase inhibitor. So it actually kind of closes a door in the cells that allow mediators of inflammation, the itch, to get through. Okay, and so basically, if the door's closed, then the itch response can't happen. And so we've known about the drug for a while because the original data for Apoquel or oclacitinib was presented to the World Veterinary Dermatology Congress probably about a year and a half ago. And so we've been watching anxiously for this drug to get clearance and be approved, and it was in January. Now, what's cool about this drug is, of course, when we've talked about the other drug for allergies, Atopica, and that's still a great drug, and this drug is probably not going to replace necessarily Atopica. Each drug is going to have their place in the case. But what's cool about Apoquel is, compared side by side with prednisone, it worked equally as fast, if not faster, than prednisone. The other cool thing is it doesn't have a lot of the other side effects. The excessive thirst, excessive urination, excessive appetite and weight gain, problems with the liver and kidneys. So we believe that this drug is probably going to be a safer alternative to steroids. Sorry about that. And so going forward, you're probably going to see this drug become a much more used drug instead of reaching for the steroids, because we do know, and we've used steroids a lot. So if you're on steroids, don't panic, okay? But long term, they can be harmful to pets. And so we've actually already been using this drug now for probably a couple months now, and it has been highly successful. Now, will it work in every case? No. But I think in the large majority of the cases, if the case is well managed and well diagnosed, which means you still got to look for the infections, both bacteria and yeast, just like you do with Atopica, but in a well managed, well diagnosed skin case, this is going to be a fantastic product, especially for seasonal allergies.
Now, with it being a new drug and what have you, let's talk cost. Where does it fit? Is it close?
Well, prednisone is generic, so it's dirt cheap. I mean, you can go out. I mean, it's like buying crackers, okay? And so from that standpoint, it's not going to be that cheap. But it does represent, especially for the bigger dogs, about half the cost of what it is for Atopica. And so from a standpoint for long-term management, because you're only given one pill a day, you're only doing 30 pills a day, and so even like a big dog, you know, you're looking at where it used to be, $100 to $150 for the first month with Atopica, you're looking probably about $60.
Wow. See, I thought it was going to be the other way because it was A, new, and B, it's...
Well, I mean, we thought that, but here's the thing, is that there's no human counterpart drug for this one. One of the reasons that Atopica is as expensive as it is because it's also used on the human side.
Okay.
And so that dictates how low the price can go. Okay, and so since there's no related product on the human side, there's no patient advocacy groups affecting that.
All right. And we'll be back right after this.